We're looking at a gorgeous Monday afternoon shaping up all across the region. You can see lots of blue skies. We call this the cobalt blue skies, and temperatures are very comfortable as well. We're at 83 degrees outside currently with a light northerly wind. Notice the dew point down into the mid-50s here in the Quad Cities. I mean, can't beat that for this time of the year. Look at the temperatures. If you're north of the I-80 corridor, you're still probably hanging out in the upper 70s. Very comfortable weather. And even south of I-80, we're talking upper 70s with some lower 80s sprinkled in across that as well. Now, the dew point, remember, that's the big magic number this time of the year that really measures the amount of moisture, aka the humidity that's in the air. And you can see outside right now, these dew points are dropping down into the 50s and low 60s. Just very comfortable. In fact, barely noticeable on our muggy scale here, as you can see across the map. We're definitely not looking at those oranges, the reds, the purples that we had all across the region all last weekend. Oh man, it was rough, especially on Saturday. We had feels like temperatures over 110 in many spots. But today actually feels like the current temperature outside in the upper 70s and lower 80s. So definitely, if you have any outside work to do, you need to take care of the lawn, you need to maybe go and take care of the roof, maybe anything that you have to do outside. Today is the day. Grab a lunch and head out towards the park. Yeah, enjoy it while it's here, because it's not going to stick around very long. Take a look here at the satellite radar composite. I mean, is this thing working? Yes, I checked. It's working. It's just nothing to show you. No rain, no clouds. We're looking completely quiet here in the area because we've got high pressure moving overhead right now. That high pressure really causes a lot of sinking air. And with sinking air, you can't get the clouds to build up. Therefore, you can't get any rainfall to develop as well. So we're just looking at the wonderful conditions shaping up for us this afternoon. Now, next weather maker that we're keeping an eye on is still well off to the north and west, just now making its way along the west coast. This will arrive really on Thursday, giving us our best chance of rain as we head into this week with some scattered showers and storms. And it will also bring us yet another weekend cool down with lower humidity again. So two things we could definitely use here in the area. So highs today, as you can see, very comfortable. We're talking mainly mid-80s across the area with lots of sunshine. Again, just a wonderful day to get outside and enjoy. And as we head into Tuesday, we're going to start to see some changes. Our winds will start to creep in out of the south and east, and that's going to pump in a little more of that humidity out there, and it'll bump these temperatures back up into the lower 90s. And what's going to happen when you get those low 90s and that humidity bumping up, I can't rule out a couple of those isolated showers and storms developing. There'll be a very few and far between. Most of us will get missed. We'll call them the splash and dash showers out there, and the best chance will be across the far southeastern half of the area on Tuesday. Now, as we head into the 4th of July on your Wednesday, we're looking at highs a little warmer, back into the low, maybe even a couple of mid-90s across the area with a south wind creeping in, and we'll still have that chance of an isolated shower or storm during the afternoon. You'll want to have the weather app downloaded so that you can monitor the radar, but I'm not expecting a washout. I'm not expecting events to really be canceled. You may just see one of those isolated storms popping up, and it may affect you a little bit. But boy, is it going to be hot, and it is going to be humid. So you know what that means when you combine those two. Just like what we saw on Saturday, we're going to see this again on Wednesday. Heat indices back between 100 and 105 at least across the area. So another very hot and humid day headed our way for Wednesday. Now, the only good news I have for you in relief, all this deep humidity that we're going to have for the holiday is going to get replaced by a backdoor cold front, and that's going to bring in some cooler, less humid air as we head towards the weekend. So we've got a fantastic weekend shaping up for you. The trade-off, it will be hot and humid as we go throughout the holiday on the 4th of July. So here's your 7-day forecast. Lots of sunshine, an isolated storm on Tuesday and Wednesday. Best chances on Thursday with that front, and that'll be followed by cooler, less humid weather just in time for the weekend.